Okay, my name is Samuel Okoyacha. Today is Sunday, the 30th day of January 2022. I want to bring you forex weekly analysis, as I always do. I couldn't do it yesterday because I have no power. Our power is faulty, so and my inverter battery got spoiled. I have to replace it yesterday evening. Okay, so let me go ahead for the business of the day. As I always do, what we expect coming week, USD and DXY. Let me first show you DXY. I think that's the first I used to show. DXY. DXY, we are almost at the end of the road. Okay, reversal, that is selling, can start anytime from now. But I think we're going to have another push up. Maybe you will see the price come to maybe a little move like this. You go up again, maybe 98, 500 or thereabouts before the big sell that will lead us towards 88, 87, 86, 85, 84. Okay, who knows how long it will last? I don't know. But once we complete this move, it will be selling because this move is a correction. Don't forget, all these moves are corrective moves. So let me zoom the chart out to remind you. Okay, you see, this is 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is correction. Maybe call it ABC or WXY, whichever. This is correction. And it is about to end. So whenever it ends, we expect another 5 waves from here down there. So that is it. So to cut it short, time to sell is approaching. So don't rush to sell. I'm looking forward to buy once more. Maybe when the price, gives me a meaningful correction, let's assume the price drops to 38.2. And from there, I get a corrective. From there, if I see a nice correction, then I will buy from here to wrap up the bullish corrective move before selling starts. Okay, so with this move drop, this wave 3 is over. So hopefully, before we need to be deep or shallow, I don't know yet. So when market opens the first day, second day, we will know how the correction will be. Okay, for now, let's go to USD. As you must have known, USD and DXY are doing the same thing, but in opposite direction. Okay, so USD, we are expecting. Let me remove these channels for now. Let me remove them for now. Okay, so now we are almost at the end of the road. For all this selling is correction. Okay, we know that already. So this is 4 hours chart. Last week, I put this line that we are going to have a drop when this line is broken. And here is my target for the correction, this blue box. And I think the market will enter it before it stops, before the correction ends. So I'm just looking for another drop. Let me go to 1 hour. I'm looking for a nice correction. I mean, for the person to end, we already gotten like maybe A, B, C, or beginning of first or this a bigger A, B, C will happen. But for now, I want to see at least 3 waves move from here. Then I look for buying set up to complete the move before buying, before the main trade, which will be buying, starts. Let's go to Euro JPY. Let's see daily as well. Okay, there is a pattern, that pattern that is formed on 4 hours, a long time frame, but from here, this is also a correction, you know. What I can say now, this is this ABC is big enough. So can we have a new low? I don't think. Because I know once low USD begin to go up, this also begin to go up. So, but let's check 4 hours. So this is a pattern for those who know about harmonics. This is the pattern. And the market is yet to complete the bat pattern. So the bat pattern is supposed to complete at one, let me check at 127.9, or let's say 120, it's quite 128. And it's yet to drop to 128. So what I think will happen is by the time USD drops further, it will either make a pin bar, pierce it, and go back. By then, we will know that it's time to buy. So even if I can sell USD, I will sell JPY because it seems to making plans for reversal. So once you miss the selling from here or from here, forget it. It's too late to sell now. Even if it is going down, it won't go drop much. But that's all I can say on that. Well, let me check 1 hour chart. You can see the way it is going, before you know it, it will break all this channel it is making and price begin to go up. You can see it's trying to make a new lower low. Even if it drops below this target, yet not enough reason to sell. Okay, in my opinion, it's time to watch out for buy. That's my own view on it. Okay, so now let's go to other page we will be talking about tonight. Pounds USD. Let's check daily chart first. Pounds USD. This is WXY. I don't expect a new low. Okay. We market when this channel was broken. I think we will go up from here, but it dropped further. Okay, so that's why it's important to watch out for buy setup. Before you sell, get a sell setup. Before you buy, have a buy setup. Don't just buy or sell because certain range or certain structure has formed. Yes, any structure has a way it begins. Though sometimes it happens it happens so fast. You must be waiting for buy setup. It will give you buy setup and continue going up. So it happens. And that's why you don't bother yourself when you miss a chance. Because once you try to catch every chance in the market, you are making a mistake. You might lose unnecessarily. Okay, so So if it, what I'm looking now, if the market to give me a buy setup, okay. So let's see 4 hours. And as a matter of fact, to sell one leg down is necessary. It makes sense to sell one more leg down. Let me show you on 1 hour. We still have a target. You know, from our own calculation, the market will enter this level. So if we get this is already ABC. So can we get a deeper correction? It's possible, maybe not possible, but let me put a kind of channel from here. So let's watch what happens here. This type of trade is a trade you will trade if you have if you are in the market and this maybe we get another move up and you are watching it, and maybe you see a rejection, you can sell and stop loss will be very tight. But once if you see it maybe like this, no longer advisable to sell because it may just touch this place and begin to go up again. Okay, but if you can catch it from this level, it will be good. But once it has broken this channel, forget it because it can just drop here and turn back. So better still, you wait for this to finish, then you buy. Because what I think will happen is that we will likely have another move like this, which may happen either from here, maybe have started, or it will go up more before it happens, or it will make another. I mean, this is flag. It make another flag, then it will drop. This is what I think we will get. So maybe we get we get a pattern like this. You see this pattern, something like that may happen here, and we can see it is similar. In the market is repetitive in nature. If you watch this and this, they are all similar. So if we get another, maybe move down, we may sell from here, and the final drop will happen. Okay. Next is pounds JPY. Pounds JPY. So let's start from daily, but I think not much from pounds USD. So let's take a look. Okay. So we are also looking for 5 up there. Okay, but now let's go to lower time frame. This is 4 hours. This move is corrective in nature. You can see ABCW, ABC running flat, X, and with Y is trying to make 5 waves. You can see with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once this channel is broken, we may not get another move higher from here, unless it will give us an equal leg, which will make the correction deeper. So I don't want to put this here because sometimes it doesn't work on correction. I mean, in this type of correction, in short correction, sometimes it doesn't work. So I don't want to put it there. So, but if I see a push higher than this level, I will try to get set it up from there and send it to this level. So I'm looking for another drop, maybe something similar to this, this type of move, or equal to it. That goes from there down to this level. Do not enter this 78.6 and 8.6, but let's just wait for it to break this line. So let me show it on 1 hour. It will be clearer for you to see. Okay. You can now see the correction is already much. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe you may get seven swings. Then after that, you see it's a drop. So for now, it's obvious you're not looking for buy. Rather, we're looking for sell. And the sell will be one more drop. It can make five legs. Maybe 4 have ended. This wave 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. So no need to go ahead of the market. Let it show us what it's trying to do, and we will fall in. Pounds New Zealand. Pounds New Zealand, after completing a harmonic pattern, it went up to 2.0. You see, all this level is our target. It's going to hit, and it looks so strong. It seems it will still go up much, but let's see 4 hours. Okay, you can see last time I was thinking it's making ending diagonal, but it pierced it and kept going up. So now, what are we going to do? For those who trade it, I hardly trade it anyway. For those who trade it, my advice is that you will be conscious of trade when it begins to make a lower low. For instance, when the price closes below this place, then you look for sell. Don't try to catch the top. It doesn't help, because you cannot know where it will end the buying, whether it have ended or it will still push further up. I don't know yet. Okay, so let's move. USD chef. USD chef. This big ABC. I'm still checking whether it will happen or not. And I try to know whether it's making a pattern. But from what happened here, this pattern did not complete. So I'm removing it. Then there's another pattern on 4 hours. Let's see that one. It seems to be. It seems it will complete. Okay, so this pattern is called bearish crab. So for the pattern to complete, we need to see 93, 0.937 78 area. And for that to happen, this move will give us correction and one more move up, one more push up for it to complete. Or maybe it may reverse within this zone. We have 2 targets, 1 and 2. Any of them can play out. Okay. So now, what am I trying to say? The buying, unless I get at least from here to 38.2, I will look for buy. If the buying is too, if the correction ends in 23.6, I won't buy, because most of the time, this type of shallow correction can disappoint. You may think it has ended here, it will go up small and go deeper. Okay, so if it ends here, I'll just forget it and wait for the move to complete, then I will sell. But if the correction comes deeper to this level, 38.2 and 50, then I'll have the courage to buy. Okay, that is how I trade, and that's what I review to you. I don't like to take, though I'm aggressive trader, but at least I trade wisely. I don't just jump into trade anyhow, because I see a setup. So USD JPY. Okay. Okay, something similar to USD. We are looking for when the market will reverse. So let's check for hours again. Okay. I forgot to check the harmonic pattern for this, so maybe next time. Okay, now what we have here, let me go down to 1 hour, because the market seems to have reversed. Okay, so let's take 1 hour. Okay, this move is strong enough to make sell, to look for sell. Let me put it like that. It's strong enough to look for sell. So let me remove this for now. Okay, so what will I do if I see a flag from here? That is this type of move, maybe A, B, C. Then I will sell from here to where the selling stops for a moment. Okay. So maybe USD chief might going up fast, strongly. This will be making correction because both moves the same direction, but this one seems to have reversed. Okay, so if it have reversed, it will make a correction. The USD chief will complete its move. Then both begin to sell. Okay, so that's what I have to tell you about both of them. AUD USD. This is a daily chart. What do you have here? Okay, this is just WSYXZ. It's been long I came to this chart, and I can't change the labeling now, but it seems to be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, WXY anyway. 9 swings is WXY. So 11 swings is WSYXZ. So for now, let's know whether the wave Y has ended or it will still go lower. Okay, from here, we have a move that seems to be ABC, ABC. Okay, but 1 hour will give us more clue. Okay, here is 1 hour chart. This is wave 1, 2, 3. The wave 4, we are looking for wave 4 to at least come to this level. That's the area I would like to sell. If it is shallow, maybe it ended here. I may sell depending on how it developed. If it makes this type of structure, if this type of structure forms around here, then I will sell. Or this type of structure forms. If you see this and this is like they are similar. I got 1, correction 2, correction 3, correction 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking for fifth wave to drop. But now it is early. Let it show us, give us a pattern to a pattern that will not be confusing. So don't rush to buy, don't rush to sell. This is an impulse, and after this, you get a correction. Though we can miss if the correction that will happen here end like this is just a pullback, I will likely miss it. Because entering, assuming that it will end like this is not a good idea. To assume it will be like this. You can assume it will be like this, then you enter a trade here. And it will just give us this. But then you got confused. Maybe you close it out of fear. The next hour or the next 4 hours or the next day it will begin to drop. But that's why give it a time to give you a nice pattern. If it doesn't give you a nice pattern, look for that. There are many ways to trade. That's how I trade. That's how I advise my students. That's how I also analyze the market. New Zealand USD. Let's see daily. New Zealand USD went deeper than I thought. You know, last week there was a line I put here. The line was like this, you know, and I think it will bounce off the line. This is why you don't make a trade on assumption. Get a pattern, trade the pattern. Don't assume this will happen, this will happen. Because if I trade on assumption, I'll just enter buy when the market came in here. What will happen? I will lose the trade. But you can see it is still dropping. It may even go lower to 0.63 area. So for now, I'm looking for sell. Okay, so let me go to 4 hours. So if I get a corrective move, or let me go down to 1 hour. You know, market respects a channel sometimes. Okay, if I get a bounce off, maybe from here, I will sell. And if I get this type of pattern, this is a flat pattern. This is also a flat pattern. If I see this type of pattern here, I will sell, even if it doesn't touch the line. But if I see a nice pattern like this, I will sell. Because there are so much, we still have 20 pips or they're about to drop. Okay, but don't rush. You see what I mean? If you see this type of pattern, you will know, or this type of pattern, you will know. So that's it's not a rocket science. So let's go to commodity. Let me talk about platinum. Platinum, let's go to daily. Okay, it's been a long time I came here on platinum, but this seems a correction. Okay, but in any case, in the market, of course, this is a daily chart. Oh, let me check 4 hours. I haven't labeled this chart, but this seems to be an A, B, C, which is expanding flat. It seems to be an expanding flat. Okay, and if that is the case, maybe the market will at least give us one more move up. Or let me check something on daily again. Let me go to daily and check something. This seems to be the impulse, and this is correction WXYXZ. WXYXZ. Okay, in long run, we will still get a move down, but for now, it's too early to decide whether it has started or not. Okay, let me check 1 hour chart. Okay, the market is still going down in a positive manner. Okay, so if you are into platinum and you are into buying, you may decide to close it for now, unless you are willing to wait for it to drop to the daily time channel and begin to buy. But for now, it seems it will drop further. Okay. This pattern seems corrective. This is corrective. Okay, let's take other page. Gold. So gold, my target on gold remains. Here is the minimum. Here is the minimum, or this blue box is the minimum. Okay. But the question is, after this drop, when will another drop happen? That is the question. Okay. So let me go to 4 hours. Maybe 4 hours will help us to solve this problem. Okay. Now you can see 4 hours. You can see this big drop, and you can see this candle is a sign of bullish. Is strong. It's a very big move. So let's see it on 1 hour. You see how. So all these candles is what we see there, and the markets, at least I'm expecting it to go to this level before it begin to drop again, unless it will let it start to do this type of shadow, but it won't do that because these candles are the candles here and here are not the same. These candles are short, these candles are long. Okay, so the chances of making this type of correction this type of little pullback is slim. So I expect something big, maybe 1807, 1808, or maybe 1805 before dropping again. What am I trying to say? If you have sell position, close it. If you want to sell, wait. If you want to buy, wait. Because correction, before you trade correction, you make sure it is wave C. Okay. but not this type of situation. If it is a 4-hour, if it is a 4-hour structure that we are trading, then we target to trade with C. That's how I trade. That's how I teach my students. For this type of situation, is a no idea. Just the weight is best thing to do. Silver and gold doing similar thing. Okay, you can see my target again on silver. My target is maybe 20, 21, 19, 19. Okay, oh, so sorry, between 20 and 21. But the question is, after this big drop, when will another big drop happen? That's another question again. So, which we can try to gauge based on 4 hours. 4 hours, you can see this big move. It has made an ABC, an equal leg, and it seems to have reversed from there. Okay, so are we going to buy now? Are we going to wait? In my opinion, the best thing is to wait. The best thing is to wait to get a clear picture of what we are trying to do. So 1 hour. 1 hour. It's fair enough. But I would like it to make the first higher high before I consider buying. I want it to make the first higher high before I consider buying. Okay. So let's go to. I'm tired already. Let's try to add crude oil, US oil. US oil, it's been a long time. I came here. You can see one of the reasons I tell you to get set up before you buy or sell. Last time I came here, I just guessed the ABC that wave A have started, that wave B we end somewhere here, and wave C will drop. But what happened? There was a fundamental issue. OPEC did something, and the wave B we expect to have ended, kept going up. So what are we having now? It's what we call irregular flat. It will either be running flat or expanding flat. That is when wave B, when the end of wave B exceeds the starting of wave A. It's called irregular flat. So this doesn't mean that we will continue to buy, because structure-wise, wave 5 has ended here. At least we want to get at least, let me remove this. We want to get at least 3 waves pullback. A, B, C. Then what happens is that the way the pullback develops will tell us whether we are buying again or we are not buying. So if the pullback is corrective in nature, of course it will be corrective, but if it will be flat, it means that this wave 5 is yet to end. But if it is a normal ABC or DXY or this, then we are hoping to get a deeper move, right? So for now, let us keep calm and know what how wave B will end. Let's wait and see how wave B will end. 4 hours. Our targets broken. even this will be just made. The structure seems to have changed, but I can't do much now. Now it's midnight already. The source seems to have changed, because what I can see now is, let me show you what I can see now. I see this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And normally, B wave cannot be 5 waves. So let me first of all hide this from our hourly chart. Okay. So for now, we will likely get another move up. Then big move down. Let me show you this. I said that we will likely get another move up. Let me just show you. This is 1 hour chart. Okay. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, 4, 5. Oh, pardon me. This is why it's always good to check all the time frame, at least from 1 hour up. So this may not happen because this is 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, 5, and this will 5 seems to happen because the reversal from here is with speed. So once the market close below this will fall, then the correction have started. Okay, so let me label it. I don't use to I don't have to label everything because the chart will be so clogged. But this is wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, wave 3, A, B, C, 4, then 5. Okay. Let me change this very fine. Let me change it. Give it a higher degree. Make it a micro, give it another color. Okay, so what about here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after that, what will we get? An ABC. So it's a simple thing. So US oil is no more time to buy, rather time to sell. So to give you more clue, let me change this. Let me add this, remove this. Okay, so let me make an assumption. The assumption is this: wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an assumption. So the possibility is when it broke this level. To me, this is wave 1. It is sharp, it is steep, it is swift. So let me take it as wave 1 for now. Okay. Okay, so I think I've got to the end of this analysis. But tomorrow I will touch cryptos. Now is almost 11 o'clock. We normally go to bed by 9 p.m. in this part of the world, but now is almost 2 hours late to bed. So I'll conclude here. If you have any question, ask me. Like my channel, share and subscribe. Remember, we train traders. I have students under me. My WhatsApp links are there. At the description of this video, you see my WhatsApp links. 3 WhatsApp links is there. If you want to join my students, then My phone number is also there. You see it, chat me on WhatsApp or on Telegram. Then we discuss. I add it to the students. I don't charge much. I don't charge much. So thank you for listening. God bless you.